Hi again. Today we're going to do a couple of closed guard attacks, 3 in fact, so let's get started. First one's going to be a triangle, basic triangle from closed guard. We're going to control both hands, and there's strategies to get here to fake a person out, to get them to react the right way, but for now we're just going to say we're able to just throw one hand down and keep the other. So when you do that, you want to reach up, let that hand go, reach up and grab a triangle, let go of the other hand, and immediately, most people are going to try to posture up, so we have to get control of the head. Both hands on the head right away, and keep them down, keep their posture broken. Now, I need to get this arm across to the other side of her body. Best way to do that, because right now my body's in the way, is to go up, keeping her head with one hand, and shoving this elbow across, and then coming back down. Now I've got that arm secured. Next, I want to finish the next steps of the triangle. I'm going to grab my own shin, keep my knees pinched, put my foot in her hip, and pull my leg straight across her shoulders. Then I'm going to relock, curl my toes back, and then touch my chin to her head to get the tap. I'll show it from another angle so you can see some of this, but what we're doing, or I'll show you in a second what we're doing with the triangle. So I reach up, grab, control the posture, and what we're going to do is we're going to choke her with pressure on this carotid from her own shoulder, and on the other one from the inside of my leg. So first I'm controlling posture. Once she's settled in, I'm going to bridge up, push her arm across, and come back down. Now, I never just let go of my triangle and grab. I always have a triangle. So right now I've got it with my legs. I reach up, grab my own shin, keep my legs tight, put my foot right in the hip. That helps me pull this leg straight across. See how my knee is still higher than her head? If you pivot and your knee dropped down, that means you pivoted your hips out, and that's wrong. You want to pivot under her body and stay under. So your knees should still be higher than her head. This hand always stays on, controlling the posture. And I've got my hand up on the shin, so I have room to put my leg back up when I relock. Now, I flex my muscles, and I crunch, and get the tap. Okay? You still awake?
Yep.
Next one is arm bar. So she's got good posture. What we're going to do for this arm bar is we're going to grab same side wrist, okay, kind of cheat her arm over a little bit, grab the wrist. Next we're going to grab and cup her elbow and pull it into the middle and lock it down. Right after I do that, I'm going to take the opposite leg and I'm going to bring it up and just chop about halfway up her back. I call it a kidney punch, like your calf muscle is hitting her right in the kidney. Take the other foot, that comes up on her hip, and I keep my knees tight. That keeps her arm locked in here, not forever, but enough for us to get to the next step. So I've got her wrist, elbow, kidney punch, foot on the hip. I come up, grab her shoulder. Now I'm going to walk. I want to lock my leg over her shoulder, but I can't just release everything and go for it. She'll posture up and come out. So I'm going to keep my grip tight with my legs and walk up. Okay, so here I'm going to start walking, kind of inchworming my way up until I get here. See how now I got rid of all this space. It's a shoulder trap arm bar. So I've got her shoulder trapped, her arms ready for the taking right here. And while I walked up, I created an angle. See how my body is kind of straight with her arm. I'm not out in front of her where I was before. Last step here, my hand on her head, come around this side, lock it down, don't bother crossing your feet, lock around her head so she can't posture up, grab her wrist, 2 hands, and then lift your hips up and get the tap. So one more time. So first thing, get the wrist, move it towards the center, come up with a palm, grab on her elbow, get it in to the center. Now we're going to do the kidney punch and foot on the hip. Crunch in, grab her shoulder. Now the walk. Come up, walking, walking, till it's nice and tight. Still have my hand on the elbow. That stayed there the entire time. Bring this hand from the shoulder to the face, push your head away, come around and lock, come to the hand, and finish. Okay? Last one we're going to do is Kimura. So remember I said in an earlier video about the posture, and she wants her hands on me and not on the mat. Well, I want to get them on the mat because that's when I can attack the Kimura. So however you do it, and she falls forward and puts her hands on the mat, so let's try it again, like that, or you come in, she's here, and you just pull them out. But when it hits the mat, we're going to trap one with our hand, right around the wrist. Then I'm going to take my armpit and put it on that shoulder. So I'm going to ab crunch up, put my armpit on the shoulder. Now I want this hand to come around and grab my own wrist. And if I can't quite reach it, what I do is as I'm falling back, I push her arm back, grab my own wrist, and I go thumbless as I get there. See, this thumb is it's no longer around her arm. I bring that out and I grab my arm. This is a good Kimura lock. Now we can't quite finish it from here. We have one more step to do. We're going to take our far leg and shrimp to get perpendicular to her body. So I get this leg straight across her body. Keep her posture broken. And then I want to take her elbow right against my chest, and I'm going to use my whole body to turn her arm and get the tap. Okay? One more time. So I get her to put her hands on the mat. I trap one, ab crunch up, armpit on the shoulder, reach around, grab my own wrist. As I do that, I go thumbless. Open, shrimp, get that leg straight across her back. Now I know some of you are going to be doing this, and you're going to go like this, and you're trying to push their arm over their head. It's a lot easier if you use your whole body. Pull that arm against you, keep it bent, and now I just rotate and I get the tap much sooner for the Kimura. So that's it for today. Those are your 3 submissions from closed guard. Thanks a lot, Jody. See you guys next time.